Hello everybody, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Return of the Night of the Living Dead figures, Trash and Suicide by NECA. Now, these aren't the versions of them from the actual movie. These are the versions of them from the poster art, which I always thought looked really cool. I really liked Return of the Night of the Living Dead, and I love the artwork that goes along with it. So when I saw these guys go up for pre-order, I had to have them 100%. So I'm really excited to see what they do with these figures and what have you. So with that being said, first off, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. You're very much appreciated. And if you're somebody who watches this video and likes it, then I please ask that you subscribe as well. Check out my horror and sci-fi playlist. Also, I have done a review on the Tarman and the Tarman's I guess you would say barrel. So check those reviews out too if you really love their Return of the Night of the Living Dead. So with all that being said, without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here they are in packaging. I do like the packaging for this. So first off, you got they're back from the grave, ready to party. All right. You got this nice open window here so you can see both figures, accessories. They even have the one coming out of the grave spray painting onto the tombstone. I do like that as well. You got their names, Trash and Suicide. Now, it may be a little hard to see it, but you got like this mist and you have other zombies sort of in the background. Try to get that glare off the side so you can see it. So that's kind of neat. I do like that. Spinning around to this side. So first we're looking at Trash. All right, nice picture of the figure. Return of the Living Dead. NECA. All right, nice picture of her. Spinning around this way. You get a nice picture of both figures together with the spray can and tombstone. All right, spinning around here. Let's move this back a hair. There we go. So now you have Suicide here. Return Night of the Living Dead. NECA. Right, bring them back around here. You got the top here where it has your age restriction, choking hazard. Once again, another picture of the two figures. NECA, Return Night of the Living Dead. And then underneath you have some legal in your SKU. So, all that being said, let's open them up and see what they're about. So we're going to start off with Trash. So the first thing we're going to do is look at her points of articulation. So the head does move. All right. You got a shoulder joint here with a swivel. You got elbow joint, and you do have a wrist joint. All right. Put that arm down. You do have a joint underneath her ribs, so you do get some body movement in here. All right. Spin her around this way. Like to dress up a little bit. You do have a thigh joint with a swivel. All right. You got a knee joint. And you do have an ankle joint. All right. Bring that leg down. Put her dress back down in place. All right. Spin her back around. So now let's start taking a real good look at these details. So first off, I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks great. It really captures the look from the original poster art. Let me look at it from that way. Bring it around. All the detailing and everything in there looks really, really nice. I really do like that. All right. And then when you move down lower, move a bit of her dress out of the way. You can see like exposed ribs and stuff in here, which looks really cool. I like that a lot. The same with her razor blade necklace. And I like how they did the dress. I like that they use real cloth for the dress. It falls really nice on her body. It looks really good, even with all the little holes and stuff in it. So I really like the cloth dress. Put her around this way. You get her other arm that's completely mutilated and cut off at the elbow. So you get like rot in there, probably some, teeth marks and stuff, which looks really cool. I do like that a lot. Come around to the back. Not a whole lot going on here, but still. All right. Come here. Now, as you look at this arm, you can see the darkness to it because what they did was it looks like they did like a black wash over and even like a light green wash to give her skin that really decaying kind of look to it. So I like that a lot. And back around to the front. So I do feel like they put a lot of really cool detail into this figure. So next up is Suicide. Now, for the most part, his joints are pretty much the same as hers. We're still going to go through the points of articulation, but it's going to be a little bit hard with him because of his clothes. They use real clothing on him, so some of the clothing might be tight in certain spots that will make it hard to move his joints, but we're going to see how that works. So first off, the head does move. All right. You have a shoulder joint here. There it goes. With a swivel. You got elbow joint. And you do have a wrist joint. All right. Get this other arm up. He also has some sort of dorsal joint. A little bit stiff, but it is there. All right. Spin him around this way. He does have a thigh joint. Probably a swivel in there as well. There is. All right. He does have a knee joint. All right. And he does have an ankle joint. Ankle joint, there isn't a lot of movement in there, but it's enough. You don't really need it so much for this figure. Get these arms down. And now let's start really looking at some of these finer details on him. So, just like his counterpart, the head sculpt really looks nice. It captures the overall look from the poster art. All right. Almost got that exploited look to it too, which looks kind of cool. Also, they use chains. These are real metal chains. I like that. All right. They don't look like your standard chains, but they kind of work with him. I kind of like it. You open the jacket up a little bit. You can see the ribs and stuff, which looks nice. It's painted on. So it's painted on ribs on the muscle body, which kind of works with him. I don't have any issues with that. And his jeans are real cloth. Excuse me. And his boots are actually a hard plastic, which is part of the body. All right. Spin him around this way. His jacket's like a synthetic leather. It's not a real leather, but it still looks cool. If you look at his hands, they got that whole, get this arm down, this whole skeletal look to him that looks really nice. And with him, they did the same thing with Trash. So he has like this green black wash on him that looks really good. Cock his head a little bit here. So you can see they actually use a real metal loop as an earring on him, which looks really cool. I like that as well. All right. Bring him around to the back here. You can see the continuation of his chains. He also has a belt chain that would probably normally lead to a wallet, which is pretty cool. I do like that. Then there's like zippers. So you move his arm up. You can catch these zippers here that look pretty cool. I like that. And let's get a better look at this boot. So I like the design to the boot. It definitely has that whole engineer look to it, which looks really nice. And then if you look in this arm here, you can see rips in the jacket and everything. So I feel like they put a lot of work into this figure. Even getting back here, see all the different little buttons and stuff in here that would be used to decorate his jacket. So there's a lot of detail going on with this figure. So overall, they did put a lot of work to him. I mean, even like trying to kind of cock his head back. I don't know if you can see it, but he also has a spiked necklace as well. Now, these two figures don't come with a whole lot of accessories, but what they come with really works with them. So, they come with the iconic tombstone, Return of the Night of the Living Dead, which is really cool. And they do come with the aerosol spray can. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is designed to be in Suicide's hand because if you look at his fingers, you can definitely see that they're meant to hold a spray can. So let's see how well this works here. Actually, we're going to move him off the platform, otherwise we'll knock everybody over. All right, so his fingers are really, really loose. Yeah, that's 100% made for him because if you look at it from the side here, you can see how his hand fits around the spray can perfectly. All right. So that is definitely made for him. Now let's get a good rotation of the two of them together because they look great together. All right. Let's just quick spin of the two of them together. And back around to the front. All right, so now I'm going to get into my final thoughts with these figures. So first off, all the joints work very well with them. I don't have any issues with any of the joints. The few accessories they do have work very well as well, such as the tombstone to be displayed in front of them. And the spray can in his hand also fits very nicely like it's meant to be there. But the real draw to these figures is the detail. And there's a lot of really cool detail to them. They definitely capture the whole look from the art, the original art that they're designed from the ghoulish looks to their heads, his leather jacket and chains, her mutilated arm, and so forth. They really do capture that overall look. So, would I recommend these figures? Absolutely. I feel like these figures are a must have for any horror fan, especially if you're a fan of Return of the Night of the Living Dead. I'd highly recommend these figures to you just for no reason other than the overall look to them just looks really great. They would really pop out on a shelf with the rest of your horror figures and what have you. So, with that being said, I hope you all did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my horror and sci-fi playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So, until the next one, late.